brings us to the Space City, Houston, Texas. And welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. Off we go from Houston. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So the Jets offense ready to take over for the first time. Led out by their rookie quarterback out of Ole Miss.
Now, Mike, he's coming off a game where his touchdown to interception ratio wasn't exactly ideal. But at the end of the day, the only thing that matters in this league is wins and losses. He was able to escape with the win, and that's all that matters when it's all said and done. But having said that, he has to play a cleaner game, not only today, but going forward if his team ever wants to get to the level that they think they can play.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 20.
They'll run here. It's Breece Hall. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Working out of the gun, here's Howard. They get 15 on that game. Good for a Jets first down.
15 yards. That's good for a Jets first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
At the 37-yard line.
Play action. It's Howard. He'll get it into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
A gain of 28 more yards.
It'll be 1st and goal. That's a gain of 28.
1st and goal, Jets.
Off the play fake, here's Howard. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. That is first touchdown of the new year.
And that's a really important opening drive here, Mike. You think back a week ago, there was a lot of disappointment. It was a long week of practice, a lot of questions that had to be answered inside that building. So you want to come and show, hey, last week is over. We are a lot better than how we looked then, and you can't do it a lot better than that.
The extra point is good. And the Jets will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Houston offense heading out to the field for the first time. They're led by the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2023. From Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, they're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
He's got his man. That's Nico Collins. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play. Stroud going to tuck this one on the zone read. Picked up on the 11 yards on that one. First down for Houston.
And the Texans, first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On play action. Stroud to the left side into the hands of Collins. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's going to have that first down across midfield and down to the 46-yard line.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. There's a short one caught by Andrews. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 5. Opening carry of the game for Tajay Speed. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
He's got his man. That's Knowles. A pickup of 15 in the air. It's good for a Texans first down.
Just like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
From the gun, here's Stroud. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Aiden Hutchinson. He had a sack in the opener last week. He's got another one here.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
He'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down. The Texans going to turn things over to their field goal unit. It'll be a 44-yard attempt. His kick is perfect. And the Texans are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Their own 28-yard line.
Now Howard on first down. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
2nd and 8 at the 30-yard line.
On the give, it's Hall. Oh, he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. On now comes the punt team for the Jets. Fair catch made here, and the drive will start at the 23-yard line. The Texans offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. So, Greg, people always say when the schedule comes out in May, what do you look for? Back-to-back home games usually not something you look forward to, but it does happen in this case. And when you get a win and you know you're going on the road week 3, that puts a little pressure on this one to get 2-0 at home to start the season.
Yeah, how good would they be feeling to start your year and know, all right, we've got 2 wins in the bank, we're playing well at home. It just allows everything in the building to take a deep breath. You know, Mike, it's just such an ideal way to start. The fans are excited, the city's excited, everyone in the organization can settle in. So schedule makers certainly did them a little bit of a favor here, so they've got to take advantage of it. Build off of last week, come out and play well again, and it really sets themselves up for the rest of this season.
And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. It is a big-time play for Houston. A gain of 48.
At the 28-yard line.
And they decide to bring pressure here on third down, but he does a really nice job, remains calm under pressure. He ends up delivering a strike downfield and keeps the drive alive.
And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6. From the 21, here's 2nd and 3. They'll stick with him again. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They tracked him down behind the line, and it's 4th down. One quarter in the books. The Jets have the advantage. More from Houston coming up in a moment. The Texans going to turn things over to their field goal unit. This will be a 41-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Texans are back within 1. It's 7-6.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Jets offense about ready to take over once more. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. Not much there, maybe a yard.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up
2nd down, it's Howard. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. From the gun, it's Howard. That's right side, and caught by Taylor. They'll get 19 out of that play, and the Jets have a 1st down. A give. Here's Hall. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Jack Sanborn on the stop. Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down. Now here's a keeper on the zone read. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Jets 1st down. Give him the middle with Hall. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. That is caught out wide on the RPO. Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. Out of the gun, it's Howard. Quick throw here is complete. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
1st down, Jets.
They'll run. This is Hall. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood hit.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. John Franklin Myers getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's 3rd down. To the air, Howard. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Now return coming from the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Texans offense ready for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Stroud. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Throwing on 2nd down, Stroud. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly it is 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down. So 4th down, and Ryan Wright on to punt it away. And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. They're going to go play action with Howard. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time.
He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Chase Young in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up 3rd down.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that 2nd down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3 and out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
3rd and long. Here's Howard. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down. Here's the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This brought in out past the 20. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. The Texans offense headed back to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Off the play pick. He'll look to throw. His offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Those simple routes over the middle, Mike. Well, to the quarterback, they're not always so simple. I'll tell you why. There's a lot of bodies in the middle of the field. There's a lot of traffic. Those windows are hard to navigate the ball through safely. So what happens? Well, you saw it there. It's a prime area for throws to be intercepted.
The Jets offense ready to get back at it. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it. They're going to do that with excellent field position. They'll throw on 1st down with Howard. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. On 2nd down, Howard.
At the 33-yard line.
That's to the sideline and intercepted. Big picked off by Jamil Dean.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. They'll start out first down and 10. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that play, one first down.
10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. They'll stay on the ground. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Give him 10 more on that one. And another first down.
First and 10.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now this looks like a design run. And he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play.
Traditionally in first and 10, Mike, a defense is not playing for draw. So I think in this case, it was their quick reaction to the ball and able to get someone to meet the runner and stop him behind the line of scrimmage.
Second down throw for Stroud. That's to the left side, caught by Noel. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's third down coming up. Stroud to throw. And caught left side. It's complete. And the defense can't bluff the stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 14 on the pickup. First down for Houston.
The 22-yard line.
Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop it for no gain yet again. And now it's third down.
A loss of 1 brings up third down and 11.
To throw, it's Stroud. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. The Texans going to turn things over to their field goal unit. This one from 41 yards out. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Texans cut the deficit down to 1.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The Jets offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll do so with first and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Howard. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete. Second and 10.
He was defended by Garrett Stingley.
To throw is Howard. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. space, and the receiver in motion left. To throw it on first down is Howard. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got it.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Howard now to throw it here on second down. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Third and long.
Let's hear it, Texans fans, because it's third down.
Howard. His throw left side is complete. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. They'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. On comes the punter now, as he's on to punt for the Jets. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Texans offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
They'll line it up to kick the extra point. He's got it. And the Jets are going to open up the lead to 8.
Jets 17, Texans 9.
Halftime coming close. And not much time left as this one is kicked away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. They'll get across the 20, mark them down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. They'll take this forward for about 5.
The ball carried by the wide receiver. He's tackled at the 29-yard line.
So, halftime straight ahead, and we send them. And instead, why don't we get right back to it, as we'll get ready for the third quarter. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Texans offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10. And he's trying to get around the corner, but will not. Brought down. That's a loss on the play.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now. And partially, it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game. Well, they certainly didn't allow the loss on 1st down, Mike, to scare them out of this run game here on 2nd down. But now after taking a loss on 1st and 2nd, it puts them in a tough spot here coming up on 3rd down.
From the gun, here's Stroud. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Aiden Hutchinson. He had 2 sacks in the opener and give him 1 more here in week 2.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
The Texans getting all set to punt as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. Now fair catch is taken back inside the 40. The Jets offense getting set to get back to work. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. First down and 10. We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. They work forward to the 40-yard line. Jack Sanborn on the stop. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll go again with Hall. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and
Here's
4.
Howard. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it.
18.
They get 18 on the pitch and catch. And the Jets have a first down.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Jets first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 6.
33-yard line.
Throwing is Howard. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete. They need to get it to the 27. This is 3rd down. He chooses to keep it on the zone read. It'll be a pickup 10. Good for a Jets first down.
First down. It's a gain of 10. First down, New York.
Bell is the man in motion. They will run it over center with Hall. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
He'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Howard. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Throwing on 3rd down is Howard. A throw on the move is caught. And he'll take it on in. Reese Hall, touchdown, New York.
So often these defenses come into the game, Mike, and when they build their pass defense plan, there's tight ends, there's receivers, there's so many weapons that these offenses around the league have at their disposal. It can be easy sometimes to not account for the running back out of the backfield, and that's exactly what happened here. Easy throw, get it into the hands of one of the most dynamic guys on the field, and let them do the rest after the catch, and he takes it in for a touchdown.
Texans 9.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Texans offense back onto the field for their next possession. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. To throw is Stroud. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding.
The pass. A 5-yard gain. Brings up
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Now, Stroud. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
Third down and 15.
Throwing is Stroud. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Trying to hook up with Tajay Spears coming out of the backfield that time. And that's going to lead to a fourth down. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Jets offense ready to get back at it. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll begin with a zone read. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. That look good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
Gain of 12. First down, Jets.
They'll run it out of the gun, and it's Hall. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
He'll send the receiver in motion to the left. Another run here with Hall. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down.
And the Jets, first down. A gain of 9 yards. First down.
They give to Hall. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Second down, it's Howard. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson.
Garrett Wilson.
It's 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Out of the gun, it's Howard. And he gets that one complete to his tight end, Taylor. Here's 1st and 10.
That's another Jets. First
A run here with Hall. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
On the run, here's Hall. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Jack Sanborn on the stop. Here comes 3rd and 6. Now, Howard. They'll set up the screen to Hall. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. The Jets will send out the field goal unit. It'll be a 35-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Jets add on to their lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Texans offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Rolling to the left.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. He'll get this out to his running back. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Open man, downfield, it's Nico Collins. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's another Texans.
Stroud connects with Collins, and it's a first down for Houston.
At the 43-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown?
Oh, in trouble! Down he goes! Aiden Hutchinson. He gets in yet again. That's now 3 sacks for him in this one.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
Made at the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 11. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here's Stroud. This is caught. He got the connection to Collins. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They're locked in on this drive. 2nd connection for that pair. This one gaining 22.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
And the Texans are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Now Stroud. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Here's another shot from the 6 at 2nd and goal. Stroud. And he overshoots everyone. It's through the back of the end zone and incomplete. They're in 4-down territory for sure, but what can they do on this one? It's 3rd and goal. To throw, it's Stroud. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Touchdown, Texans. And hold on to that football, young man. As a keeper, his 1st NFL touchdown. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Texans 16.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Crazy. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more, and it would appear they are on their way to a 2-0 start as they begin things here with 1st and 10 in this 4th quarter. They're going to go play action with Howard. Thrown left side, the catch is made. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. Here's a run with their tight end. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a 1st down.
That's good for a Jets 1st down. A pickup of 2 yards. 1st down, Jets.
To throw is Howard. He'll swing this one out to Hall. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of
1st and 10.
That's another Jets first down.
Shotgun snap, and a give to Hall. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Working out of the gun, here's Howard. Quick slant into the hands of Smith. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. And that is incomplete. But now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar. So now then, 1st and goal from the 1. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Defense. Still first down.
So the penalty sets up this offense for 1st and goal. Hall will take this one in. Touchdown, Jets. And another score in another good performance after winning the opener on their way to 2-0.
Mike, you can't be 2-0 without being 1-0, and for them to be able to continue to string early wins together in the first part of the year, this is the start that every team dreams about. This is what you work for all offseason long to start your season and build some early momentum. Gives you a lot of flexibility and wiggle room as the rest of this season plays on.
Texans 16.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Yeah. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. From the gun, here's Stroud. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's going to be close to the 1st down. Out of bounds, just a little short. They'll need to pick it up on 3rd down. They'll go with the sneak. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
It's a gain of a yard. And the Texans
on 1st down, it's Stroud. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line. And if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Stroud to throw. Throw left side, taken in by Kirk. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
At the 40-yard line.
On 2nd down, Stroud. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? Stroud Gonna set up to throw. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a first down. To throw is Stroud. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 20.
A second down throw for Stroud. He's got it about the 8. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
You know, there's so many key factors that allow a play like this, Mike, to have so much success. And, of course, like anything, it starts with the quarterback being accurate. It's such a big part of NFL football right now is the run after the catch. But the accuracy of the ball allows the receiver to turn into a runner after securing the catch. So great job there by the quarterback. And then sometimes it's just a foot race to the pylon and speed kills. And wide receiver gets the ball, secures it, and he does the rest. Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And, boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Breece Hall making his way back out there as the Jets are on offense again. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. It's first down, and it's Hall. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Off the play fake, here's Howard. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
3rd down.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the first down.
Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
And the Jets first down.
Here's Hall. Good blocking to the 15. And he will score again. Breece Hall. Touchdown, Jets. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
The extra point, up and good. And the Jets will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. C.J. Stroud and the Houston offense set to get going again. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4.
4 yards on the pickup.
Throwing is Stroud. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here's Stroud. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. 2nd down, 8 yards to go. Back to throw. Stroud. He takes off.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a 1st down.
That's into the hands of Tyjae Spears. So they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now
Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 18. That's another.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. Will be swung out wide to Spears. And he'll be forced out of bounds. A very short game. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
At the 23-yard line. A gain of 2.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He'll find his man. That's J.D. Higgins. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
And the Texans 1st down.
Here's Stroud. Now he'll just pitch this one out there.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
8 yards to go.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. And he is close to the pile-up, but they say he's not in. But he's got the next best thing. No touchdown, but a 1st down. It's 1st and goal.
1st down and goal to go.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Initially looking to throw it for the touchdown, couldn't find anything, so Greggy takes care of business himself, using his legs for the touchdown.
Well, it was clear early on, Mike, that this defense was expecting the pass, and after matching all the receivers in the end zone, this quarterback realized quickly it was his legs that he was going to need to rely on to get the ball across the goal line.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. He'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it. Breece Hall making his way back out there as the Jets are on offense again. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts. So just one kneel down, and then time to shake hands. One final kneel down here inside the 40-second mark. Should be enough to put this one on ice. So this one a win for the visiting Jets. They get the victory here away from home to run their early season record to 2-0.